guys, MrSupremacy here, just giving you guys a inside look into the Battlefield 3 open beta, which I've finally managed to get into, and I've been playing it for a few hours now, and just thought I'd just give you guys a bit of a look into what it's going to look like when it launches. So here, this is where all the PC players are going to be launching the game from. This is Battlelog, which there's been a lot of people having a bit of a whinge about this whole setup, and in my honest opinion, I think it's actually pretty good. Definitely think it's better than the system on Bad Company 2, where you'd have to log into your account, then you'd go into the server browser, you'd hit search, there'd be a loading screen, and then it brings that up, and then there was just a lot of loading screens and everything. And this, I don't know, I don't think it's a whole lot quicker per se, but yeah, it works. It works. Let's put it that way. So here we have our filter settings. So I've selected Oceania. We want at least one free slot, normal mode, ranked, and the only available map for the beta at the moment is Operation Metro. So yeah, it's a pretty good map, but quite glitchy in parts. Alright, so here, just click on that, join server, and it starts working its magic. It checks to see if we can join the great voice break there. Checks to see if we can join the server, and then it launches the game and drops us right in. And from there, we enter the deploy screen.
Be advised, the enemy has planted a charge. Over.
Okay, so this is our deployment screen. As you can see from here, this is where you basically just customize your loadout. You pick your squad, you pick where you want to spawn. I'm going to spawn at deployment, because I've noticed that that's probably the safest option if you don't want to get killed instantly. So here, you've got your 4 classes: Assault, which if you weren't already aware, was in Bad Company 2 terms, the Assault class and the Medic class sort of combined into one, if that makes sense. You have the option to use a medic kit. You'll be unlocking both light machine guns and assault rifles with this class, and yeah, I haven't played a whole lot, so I can't say a heap about it, but here you pick, it's sort of a tab system where you pick your primary weapon, secondary weapon, then your gadget, I don't know what you call that, your first gadget, second gadget, and then your specialization. So here I've got sprint or ammo, which gives me a great amount of ammo, so I'm just going to stick with sprint here. And yeah, so you've got assault, engineer, support, and recon. And recon's the class I'll be using because it's the one I'm sort of most used to. So yeah, from here we select the weapon we want to use. So in this case, the SV98, which I seem to be using a lot in my commentaries. It's quite interesting that the first sniper that you unlock is the SV98, or the first bolt action anyway. An interesting thing about how it's set up is that there are certain restrictions to what guns you can use based on what team you're on. So if I was on the opposite team, I wouldn't be able to use the MK11 Mod 0. I'd have the option instead to use the SVD, which are both semi-automatic sniper rifles, and the attachments that you can equip on it vary as well. Yeah, and same with the pistols. You can use the M9 on this team and the MP443 on the other team, and there's both class restricted weapons and attachments, and global weapons that are just no matter what allowed. Okay, so anyway, if we go here to the customize tab, this is where you can edit your loadouts. So I'm going to edit my loadout here. Right, so I can pick my pistol. I've already picked it. Actually, no, I'm going to use the M9. My accessories. Right, so I definitely don't want to have no scope. So I'm going to go with the 7 times. I've just unlocked the bipod, which increases my accuracy when I'm proned, which is pretty handy. And the laser sight. It's kind of handy for hip firing, and just it creates a nice big red dot in the center of your crosshair. Anyway, so that's pretty much the that's pretty much the deployment screen covered. You know, you can pick your squads, and yeah, so let's deploy.